Software engineering literally changed my life in a number of ways, and I want to share what those are in this video. Number one, it changed my life financially. Now, this is probably more obvious to anyone who's thinking about it, but I wasn't particularly thinking about it at the time, but I changed careers from a nonprofit, church-based, where it kind of has kind of a fixed ceiling on your income. There's not really a way to work your way up a corporate ladder. There's not a lot of expansion. You just kind of work at church and that's it. But I changed to a for-profit startup, or if you were to change to a larger company, you've now shifted completely into a different world of how to make money. And you can do better, you can get promoted, or you can provide more value to the company. The company sells a product. If you help them do that, if you help the product perform better, or you help get more customers, you can get more income in proportion. Financially, it changed my life because I shifted to a different industry from nonprofit to for-profit, but also because they moved to remote work, which allowed me to actually for the first time buy a home, which for me, this is life-changing in itself and has really helped my family get kind of financially stable in the process. Becoming a software engineer also changed my life personally. And this is kind of more related to my day-to-day work. Now, my day-to-day work is usually doing things that I enjoy. I love learning new things. I love understanding how things work. I love solving problems. And now I literally get paid to do those things. Now, of course, there's some things that I need to do that I don't really enjoy, right? I need to write documentation, or I need to do other administrative things like create tickets to track bugs and features and things like that. But by and large, I'm doing things that I enjoy, helping people solve problems and building things. It's got to be pretty obvious because my wife has told me that she has never seen me happier. Thanks, babe. Number three, it's changed my life in the area of confidence. The previous two reasons I mentioned were probably more obvious, like, oh, financial, yes, a software engineer will get paid better. And personally, yeah, if you enjoy computers and troubleshooting, things like that, that's probably a good fit for you. But the area of confidence kind of surprised me. This probably goes to the fact that the two previous jobs I had were not in areas of strength for me. The first being an area of sales. I used to work at a cell phone company and I would sell phones and tablets and things like that to people. I am not a salesperson. I enjoyed the technology part of helping them set up their phone, solve their problem. But I don't want to make more money just because I'm selling people things that they don't really need. And I don't believe that they needed a bunch of extra phone cases or screen protectors and things like that. And so I didn't do great as a salesman. I've got probably most of my sales because of my honesty and selling the products that I believed in the most. And so that's kind of the only way I can sell. So that was one of my jobs, and there was less enjoyment and confidence in that because I wasn't really great in sales. The second job was more in the performance. I would lead bands while playing guitar and singing. And performance, while I can perform, isn't an area of strength for me. It's something that I learned later in life and got decent at, but was never oh, I feel good at this and I'm confident and this is great. I enjoy this, in kind of a deeper way. It was always a struggle. There was always me working hard to practice to make sure. I think I have a bug bite on my face. I was always working hard to practice to get to the level where I felt I needed to be to perform. And that took a lot of work, and it took a lot of energy just to keep practicing and singing and playing the songs on guitar over and over again so that I could do what I needed to do on a weekly and daily basis. So confidence boost as a software engineer working with technology and programming and solving problems and building things was something I didn't expect, but I'm seeing the fruit of now. Fourth and last, and maybe kind of least expected on my part, was in the area of creativity. Another interesting side effect for me has been a jolt in creativity. Now, when I was younger, I didn't think of myself really as a creative, right? I wasn't really good at drawing or art. But since then, I've created a bunch of random things. I've written guitar riffs and piano loops. I've created my own apps. I've been able to brainstorm tons of ways to solve problems. And now I realize that I actually am creative, and it's starting to reveal itself. It's starting to kind of come to fruition. I started a Substack newsletter as a result of that boost in creativity. I started a YouTube channel, completed my first app and put it in the App Store, which is a water tracking app to help people see and track how much water they are drinking on a daily basis, things like that. It's not an amazing app, but I'll put it in the description if you are interested. It was my first one, and I did it entirely in Swift UI. It was a really cool experience. Those are the 4 areas of my life that software engineering has changed. I hope this was encouraging or beneficial to you in some way. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts. Let me know other things that you would like to see on this channel, and thanks for watching.